Alright, final sound check. Testing sound. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Alright, so this, as the kids say, is where we actually get to start playing the game. So we finally made it off Taris. We made it to Dantooine. We are at the Jedi Enclave. So for those who are not familiar with this game or missed the first few episodes, this is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So this takes place about like 4,000 years before the movies, or like 11. I don't remember. It's a long time. Um, to the point where it's pretty disconnected from anything that happens in the movies. But we are Pod Toward, or Pod Towered, you might say. We were a Republic soldier who was fighting under the command of Jedi General Bastila Shan, who's pretty young and pretty green. But she's got this power where when she meditates, it gives a huge buff to all of her allies and a big debuff to all of her foes. And then we crashed onto a planet called Taris. It was a big city planet. The Sith Empire were trying to find Bastila because she's kind of the only thing keeping the Republic in the fight. And so it was kind of a race to find her. We got her. And then in the process, we discovered that Hod here is actually force sensitive. So we escaped just in the nick of time before the Sith destroyed the planet we were on. So this is our ship that we borrowed without asking, the Ebon Hawk. So our crew. We have Bastila, the Jedi. We have Dollar Store Duke Nukem, Canderous Ordo, who was an ex-Mandalorian soldier. He was a bounty hunter working for the guy we stole the ship from. And the deal he made was he'd help us get off the planet if we took him with with us. This is Carthanassi. Carth sucks. This is Mission Val. She is a teenager that was just kind of stranded in the slums of the planet we had just left with her friend Zalbar, who we rescued from like two guys, and now he owes us a life debt for some reason. And the trusty T3M4 is a droid that we bought in our attempts to leave that planet. So now we've landed here. This is basically kind of like the Jedi's headquarters that isn't on Coruscant. So they want to talk to me about the fact that I can use the Force. So I'm thinking, so every planet in this game has the main quest line and then their side quests. So I'm trying to decide, I'm thinking I'll do either the main quest or the side quest in each episode. I'm just still trying to decide which is which. For this one, I think it'll probably be the main quest. Well, I don't think the side quests take very long. We'll play through the main quest line part of this planet and see how we're feeling. I will talk to these guys. See what this guy has to say.
Ci gratulo da pograshi oniu kompa chintono muchuba. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Ikin kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodung.
Alright, so this guy's daughter got kidnapped and is missing, so he's trying to find, or the guy he works for, it's that guy's daughter, so he's trying to find her. Do you believe she's still alive? So, one of the characters, Karth, we were kind of stuck with for the beginning part of the game, and I absolutely hate his guts, and so I purposefully did things that would make him mad, which are things like robbing old ladies and stuff like that. So I've gotten a lot of dark side points. I want to work my way out of that pit. So yeah.
Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulira.
I don't know what you're talking about. Are there problems with Mandalorians common on Dantooine? Which would be strange because this is like a Jedi outpost. Okay, so they basically said, I don't know. So I say I'll keep an eye out for this kid. I came here with Bastila. Alright, get your story straight. I'm the one who saved Bastila, not the other way around. So Malik, Darth Malik, is the main baddie of this game. What? Oh, goodness gracious, we're back to having this problem. I apologize for that. This game is really old and doesn't play well with OBS. So that's why there's that random, why it's offset, that's why it falls back onto my desktop a lot when I click like that. I'm trying to figure out how to stop that from happening, but in the meantime, we're just gonna have to put up with it. When I stream newer games, this won't be an issue. I've tested stuff out with some newer games like No Man's Sky and it PAL World, and it worked fine.
If you are seeking information, perhaps the Jedi Council will help. I'm afraid I cannot.
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order?
I'm not a Padawan. I'm Hod Tuord, and I came here with Bastila.
Bastila? I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents. But as
yeah, that's
for
pretty
you,
true.
You claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes.
I'm telling you the truth.
Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
Yeah. Oh, cool, I don't have to talk to him. That's great.
So you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council. With me are Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with.
Isn't the Jedi Council on Coruscant?
Yes. The High Council of the Jedi Order is on Coruscant. but we are the council in charge of the training facility here on Dantooine.
What do you want from me?
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
Interesting decision, but I guess that is not up to me. Strong in the Force?
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong
You get to kill
affinity
this
to
guy in the
Force
second game, and I'm
before
very
we
much
would
looking
even
forward to
consider
that.
accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire council can feel the strength of the Force within this man. And I've already related to you the events that took place on Taris.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
We both know there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
I mean, it worked out for Anakin, right? Right? Nothing bad happened? I am willing to try my best. So, like I said, I hate Bastila. I hate Karth. I don't hate Bastila. I like to antagonize her because it's funny. I just straight up hate Karth, though. So here, like, I am trying to be, like, a genuinely nice person in this playthrough.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead...
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private. Bastila, you and your companion must go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandar. We shall return to the Ebon Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
So this game is very philosophical, which I think is part of the reason why it still stands up. Because you can tell the graphics are really out of date, the gameplay is really out of date, but the story is, I think, why people still hold this game in high regard. Kind of like Morrowind, but actually fun. This guy is Revan, in the dark robes. He was the founder of the Sith Empire. That's Malak.
The dark side is strong in this place. I can feel its power.
So Revan was killed
Ancient Jedi sealed this
in a battle
archway.
with Bastila.
If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. The Order will surely banish us. Are the secrets of the Star Forge so valuable? Can its power truly be worth the risk?
This morning's getting stranger by the minute.
Yeah,
First
so is your
Bastila
face.
comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting.
Did she say anything else?
No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right?
I don't think either of these are gonna let me start a fight with Karth.
You got it.
Sure as heck not taking him with me, though. Okay, this is another bug I've been running into because this game is so old. World. There we go. Despite helping you on Taris, Timu Duke Nukem continues to be something of a mystery to you. It might be a good idea to try to get to know him better. Okay, sure, why not?
Yeah, what do you want?
Wondering if you had any interesting stories.
You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought,
The enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us.
I think it might be interesting to bring Canderous.
That we prove our worth.
This planet
and make our fortunes.
Has a lot of Mandalorians on it, so I'm sure he's going to have some interesting things to say. Is that why the Mandalorians attacked the Republic?
The Sith came to us with an offer. To fight a worthy enemy in a battle that would be remembered forever. Win or lose, as long as the fight is worthy, then honor is gained. The glory at having triumphed over impossible odds is what drives us. If there's nothing at stake, your possessions, your life, your world, then the battle's meaningless. We Mandalore take everything we are and throw it into battle. It's the true test of yourself. The battle against death. Against oblivion.
I'm sure you can see why I said the skin's very philosophical. What are you doing now?
The days of combat and glory and cheating death at every turn seem to be over now. I take what I can. Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
Weird thing to say while standing in the Jedi headquarters. Also, I haven't been leveling my character up because every time you level up, you gotta pick a Jedi power, or a Force power, but because our character didn't know he was a Jedi yet, we didn't get that option, so I've been purposefully avoiding leveling up my main character. I'm never gonna use this guy, so I'm just gonna auto-level him.
Huh? Sure.
Never mind, we'll talk to him later. This isn't gonna be a very, action-filled episode. If you're into dialogue and story, you're gonna like this one. If you're expecting a lot of, like, fighting, it's gonna be a couple episodes before we get back to that.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
How would Bastila know if we shared a dream?
She says she has felt your presence within the dream. The presence she has felt within you ever since...
Master Vandar.
Ever since Taris. It is not unknown for this to happen between two people strong in the Force. Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
I trust in your greater wisdom. Fake Yoda.
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force, and each other. This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us. Together.
What are you talking about?
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
I will try my best.
Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
I don't know, considering that Malak was trained here as a Jedi, I feel like he should know where this is. Jedi are turning to the dark side?
The lure of the dark side is not easy to resist. Malak's power grows as more and more planets fall to his conquering armies.
If Malak is not stopped, the Republic will fall, and the Jedi will be hunted to extinction. The galaxy will enter a time of darkness and tyranny, not seen for 1,000 generations.
The Council has decreed
It's a little
that you
extreme,
and Bastila
don't you think?
must investigate the
Has
ancient
anyone
ruins
tried
dreamed of.
talking,
Once the Council deems you
just
ready.
asking
Perhaps
Malak
there you will
nicely
find some
to not
clue,
be evil?
some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted. And
I'm just
perhaps
saying.
there you shall find a way to stop them.
I'm ready. I accept this
The
mission.
Force flows through you like no student we have ever seen. But you're willful and headstrong, a dangerous combination.
Yeah, well,
Before
so's your
we
mom.
send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
So if you haven't figured it out already, Revan used to be a Jedi before he fell to the dark side and started the Sith Empire. So that's kind of why they're so, like, paranoid right now.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the
The
Order.
lighting on his face there makes him look
Meditation
so
will teach
ominous.
you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order. A Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your
A
training.
random NPC in the background. I love this game.
The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing.
I am pretty neat, aren't I?
In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You have done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order. Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
I want to ask some questions.
Few mention those names around here anymore, but I suppose it is just as dangerous to deny they were ever part of the Order. When I was still on Coruscant, Revan and Malak often came to me for additional training. In particular, Revan's hunger to learn seemed insatiable. I should have recognized this as a warning sign, but I perceived the young Padawan's lust for knowledge as simple exuberance and eagerness. Revan was my most promising pupil, one I felt sure would someday become a champion of the Jedi Order.
What happened?
The Jedi Order moved too slowly for Revan and Malak. We were too cautious in their eyes. They always sought to learn far quicker than their masters felt was prudent. It is one thing to understand a lesson, but to truly comprehend it takes a wisdom that only comes with time. Several years ago, when the Mandalorian threat first arose, Revan and Malak were eager to journey to the Outer Rim to defeat the enemy of the Republic. But the Council felt it best if we moved with care and caution. The true threat the Council feared had not yet revealed itself, but Revan would not be dissuaded. Charismatic and powerful, it was inevitable many of the Order would flock to Revan's seemingly noble cause. Malak was the first to join his closest friend. Others soon followed, many of our youngest and brightest, intent on saving the galaxy from the Mandalorian threat.
I'm gonna be honest, I spaced out. I have no clue what he just said. What happened to this noble mission?
They were foolish to disregard the Council's wishes. I do not know what happened to Revan, Malak, and their followers on the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim, but something corrupted them. Their ideals became twisted, their spirits were tainted, and they fell to the dark side. There is a lesson in this, a lesson you would do well to take to heart. The dark side can corrupt even the most noble of Jedi.
I will heed this lesson, Master Jar.
You have learned much, yet there is much more for you to still understand. The way of the Jedi must be entered into with a clear and focused mind. When you feel that you are ready to continue your training, know that you can find me here.
Wait, what did I lose and what did I get?
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
I'm ready to continue my training.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest in the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations. You must successfully
This guy really
complete
likes saying
tests
1,000
before you earn your
generations.
place among the Jedi.
Alright, what are... Well, I'm ready for
These
the
tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
Let's see if I can do this off the top of my head.
Young pupil.
Soon,
in the tradition,
I'm ready for the test.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi. You must now prove you have a Jedi's. There is no emotion.
There's only peace.
There is no ignorance.
There is knowledge.
There is no passion.
There is serenity.
There is no chaos.
There is harmony.
There is no death.
There is the Force.
You have learned your studies well, apprentice.
Nice.
It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
Let's go. Alright, so still not a Jedi yet.
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time
so the
has come
ZH
for
is
you to
pronounced
choose
as
the
a
color of your lightsaber.
sound, kind of like the S
also reflects
enclosure
your
or
demeanor
measure.
and position within the order.
Yeah, just give me the green one.
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil. Yellow is the color green.
Just give me the green one.
Indeed. We shall see. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
Which one of these seems the most green?
Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
Well, actually, the answers to these questions don't really matter, because he'll tell you which one he thinks you should have, and then you get to pick which one you want anyways. So, I'm just gonna find out why you turned to the dark side and try to turn him back.
Yes, I suspect
That's what I would do.
Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do?
Set it on fire.
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do? Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Guardian. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
Green.
Here is a green crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you on how to construct it.
Aha, now we can level up. Okay, so, treat injury, you always want to take that. Persuade. You can do some funny stuff with that. Feats. Alright. I like to dual wield, so... Well, first, I can't get that yet. Focus is on melee weapons. Where's the dual wielding one? Okay, I already have it. For now. Yeah, I'll take... What's this one? Do that one. Alright, healing. Dang it, that's the best one. Okay, yeah, move fast, I want that. Where is the mind trick one? That one's funny. Okay, yeah, definitely take that. Let's go again. Strength is good for your lightsaber. What's the one that gives you more points? Yeah, we'll do this one for now. Treat injury, and we'll take... stealth is kind of useless at this point in the game. Awareness is absolutely useless. Sure, why not? Let's see, let's go with... stun droid. Treat injury and persuade. Alright, we'll take the second dual wielding one. Throw a lightsaber. That's cool. I'm gonna go treat injury again, and this time we'll go with persuade. Healing, definitely want that. Skills, treat injury. Demolitions. Lightning, yeah. Oh, here we go, dominate mind. This is... I shouldn't have put all those points into, charisma, because this kind of just makes every charisma check pass. Oh well, we'll take the lightning. So we got... Let's go to intelligence, since that gives us more points for our skills later on. Injury, persuade. I don't know. I'm just trying things. Let's gonna want this one. Adds HP retroactively. Next level of the disabled droid. Trade injury. Okay. Prepared. Move fast. Alright, and that's all she wrote. Do I have my lightsaber now? No. Okay. I'm thinking about it. Wookiees can't really wear any armor in this game. It's kind of frustrating. Auto level this guy. Canderous will actually put some care into. Dexterity is best for this guy because he uses blasters. Treat injury. Let's give him some more HP. Alright. And quick save.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
I should have eaten before this. Oh, that was funny.
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals.
I can find crystals on Dantooine.
It is a rumor only. I do not know if there's any truth in it, but you must learn first to use your lightsaber and take care when drawing it. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark
Like
Jedi
your
will
mom.
seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice?
Actually, let me go grab a snack first.
For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present.
Alright, I'm back.
You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove, once used for deep meditation by the Jedi, is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kathhounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers, a threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
There are about 1,000 your mom jokes I could have made in there, but I didn't because I was eating. What do you want me to do about that?
Kathhounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task.
You don't have any other guidance?
I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But remember this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark
That's called
side
foreshadowing.
still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
I like how the trials to become a Jedi were take a 5-question quiz and then a personality test and then go stop the spread of corruption in nature. This feels like quite a bit of escalation.
The council has decreed you may come.
Alright, all these people have to do a side quest. So like I said, I'm probably just going to do the main quest for today. So we'll come back and catch them in the next episode.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer.
What are you talking about,
Those
man?
Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter.
You should have protected her better.
Oh.
You call yourself her father.
And what am I
The
supposed to do
glasses
against a dozen Mandalorians and Duros?
Make it even funnier.
There was nothing I could do. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no.
Duros are the blue guys with the big red eyes, like Cad Bane from the Clone Wars. They killed her?
There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter.
I will protect you and your fellow settlers.
I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
Something tells me he says that no matter what you pick. I knew taking Canderous with me would be really funny. We should probably give the Wookiee a weapon. I just realized that. It was just punching those things. I'm never going to use missions, so take that. Take her sword. Also going to need some different armor for myself so I can use force powers. I'm not in combat! Who am I fighting?
Yeah? Yes?
Maybe you have to go buy Jedi armor. I don't know, this outfit looks really cool from the back, but from the front it just looks a little goofy. But it also doesn't give me any kind of a defense bonus. So this is the store. Man, I wish I could sell cars. Alright, not what I was looking for. This guy. There we go. No Jedi armor. Dang it.
I'm sorry, apprentice. I am unable to render assistance at this time.
Alright. Why?
Huh?
Yes?
Yeah, what do you want? Your choice. I'm here if you want something done.
Waiting on you, Big Z. Probably heal up. How much experience points do I have? What does this do again? I forgot. Oh yeah. Alright. Cowabunga it is. This is also the planet where, you want to make sure you have grass turned off. Because if you don't, it looks like this. Very well-known bug.
Sure, yeah?
Huh?
What? Yeah? Yes?
I don't know what I wanted.
Achuta, 뭔가 군비스톨비 기공하나. 동 바투가스 바텔레.
Who are you?
뭔가 Mucho shakbaka. Kieno no nama paole rachikuta kujista. Miki grabul mopo. Kachichu ita motunga. Toldobank. Wale oganda naru kuchut. Ogasha ponga. Chetu baduana nigibobo. Tonga bum. Tonga kunhanga. Wana kundes ching palamule. Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikin kuno pamule rachi. Tong haibwam ji dung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwa. Tonga kunhanga. Wana kundes ching kachikun ita hodonga. Ikin kuno pamule rachi kun.
I was hoping to skip this and come back to it later.
Wana kundes ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tupning chatukune mulerabes. Kachikun ida hodonga. Ikin kuno pa mulerachikun. Stibo podona diodunga kunkabe. Unda dihodonga kunhankabi. Wana kundes ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tupning chatukune. Kachikun ida hodonga. Ikin
Anything else I should know?
Unda dihodonga kunhankabi. Wana kundes ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tupning chatukune mulerabes. Mucho shakbaka. Kieno no nama paole rachikun.
Oh yeah, I'll come back to this later. I have a taint to clear. Get out of my way. Alright. Looks like we're doing this now. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to any of that. Let's see what they have to say.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out.
Tell me what
Well,
happened.
I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I
have a
shoot it
cousin
and
that
it
looks like
drops.
this guy.
I walk over here and find Handed standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handed to the prison he belongs in?
I shot something and it died, and then I saw this guy standing over a dead body.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Nope.
Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
You see the killer?
And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river. And I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
I don't know, this guy runs for fun, so clearly he's a psychopath. Can I ask him what he thinks? Let's see. Where are you going, Canderous?
Yeah, what do you...
What do I think about this place?
From what we saw from space, this world doesn't have a lot of people. I couldn't really have found much work here anyway, so I never had an interest. It looks like a farm world. The Republic has thousands of these places. Ones that get by farming crops and hunting herds of native beasts. But I might have underestimated this place. It seems to be more than I thought. Do you have anything else you want to add?
Alright, let's check out the body.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the... I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist if you had any need. I have already retrieved some information from... Is there any...
What do you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the plains.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irials are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. Small farms and holdings dot the plains, and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any...
Well, more questions later. Let's ask... this guy. Will they have any other things I can ask them?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned it. How can I be?
Where
I
are we
was
out here?
taking my daily constitutional. I
Who
just
says
happened to be running by when I
constitutional
heard a
like
shot.
that?
I ran over and found Calder's
Just say your
body lying.
workout or your daily walk. I think you already
Yes,
said this.
quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. How can I...
What'd you see?
Actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you, I was sure surprised. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming up. I had no idea what he was going to do, so Master Baloo came out here with his droid and we started... I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me... Of course, of course.
Get out of my way, dude.
So, what do you want to know?
What did you see happen?
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz south of here. I shot, and when I came... Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back. So...
Okay, so there's another gun.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz south. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Iriaz in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got...
Why were you out
I
here?
told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Iriaz. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those calf hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot and pow, went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Iriaz was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now?
Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush. Right.
How can I be of further... Of course, of course.
Tak, kiedy badwana ni dibobo. Tong muchik. Tak. Tak, just tak Miki. Kiedy badwana tong haitwam muchik. Tak.
Maybe the droid can tell me more about the
Is
second
there
gun.
any other My preliminary enough. Is there any? Very well.
Sabar, get out of the way.
Sure. How can I be of further... I hope... Yeah, of course.
I feel like I'm just running in circles now.
So... Well... Well, I was out hunting Irias. I shot. Calder must have been... So... I told you already, didn't I? Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, and pow, went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now? Ah, so... Right.
I think this guy's lying just because, it would be silly for them to make it so cut and dry that the guy with the gun did it. Which one's which? I forgot their names. Or Handon. I think Handon's lying. Not just because he's a runner. Fat people always lie. I didn't mention the weapon found by the body. I'm curious to say what he says if I say he's lying because he's fat. He was here at the right time. Alright, let's see what he says about the other guy. There are no areas for him to hunt. Yeah, it was cloudy. There's no sun glare.
So,
Did you know this guy?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slunt. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be... So...
Why would someone want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing some greater Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy. Right.
How can I be of further...
Do you know this guy?
I know him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
Seems pretty nervous.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? How can I be... Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Ventumine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him. How... Of course.
So what I think happened is that Handon killed him and was injured in the scuffle, and then tried to plant the rifle to make it look like Handon, or the dead guy, accidentally got himself. And then Rickard caught him while trying to set that up. He doesn't seem like a businessman. I should probably talk to the robot.
Is there any other information? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information? According to the municipal authorities near the Garen spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tupa was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other... Very well.
So according to this robot, this guy and this guy rented a speeder together, but he's saying that he's never even talked to the guy. That's what I've been saying, that we should focus on the weapon.
So, what do you want to know?
What about the weapon? You thought he was shooting you.
I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are. Right. So, what do you want to know? That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Echanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
Thanks, Taris.
Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
It would seem that my theory is taking shape.
Right. So, what do you want to know?
Let's stop.
Right.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon? Well, let's ask him about renting a speeder.
I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
I don't care how you feel, I just want to know why you lied to me.
My wife was cheating on me, you think.
Oh, there we go.
But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
Should be.
How can I be? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous... Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course. Of course. Listen, if you need it...
See what Mr. Roboto has to say. If these guys would get out of my way.
Is there any other information you need? I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with... Is there any...
Just what I thought.
Very well.
Yes. And stuff like that.
Is there any other... I have just received back an analysis of us. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacteria. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample. Is there any... Okay.
So, what do you want to know?
Missing any blood?
Right. So, what do you want to know?
Dang it.
Right.
How can I be afraid? Injured? I can block off, maybe, sure, but not... Normally, I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder... I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until...
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault. Of course. Hey, what are you doing?
I can leave.
Let you leave for 100 credits.
What?
No!
Tong abog siya umina. Wanga kumbis.
No. If I'm going, I'm not going alone. You don't know what you've done. Look, I came out here, I admit, to kill Calder. But so did Rickard. He must have thought it was Calder when he... So I'm going to prison. But I shouldn't be going alone. Yes, I came out here and killed Calder, but Rickard was here to do that too. He shot me by mistake.
Tong hai twam jiji dum lumpa. Ita poe tikito. Golpada kachikun ita hardonga. Iking achuta. Wonga kun bis dolpi.
Whatever. I should probably quick save before I start that fight. You guys have fun with that. I guess so. Alright. Try something. Okay, I was hoping that would refill my 4th powers.
Huh? What?
Will be your doom!
This lady's the cause of the taints, if you haven't picked up on that. Seems like my attacks are missing, but you know what didn't miss?
You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness.
Who are you?
I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine.
You were a Jedi then?
A better Jedi than you will ever be. More powerful as well, for I could best my teacher. When I slew my master, KOTOR, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought.
The dark side's never powerful enough.
What is it you want? Why do you bother me?
I just want to talk.
Talk? You who have beaten me so easily just want to talk? I do not believe it. Kill me now while you still have the power.
I don't really feel like it.
You do not? I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been.
If this leads to a weird path, I'm gonna reload the save.
I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me.
It's not your fault.
It is. It is. It was I who hurt her. Leave me to... I do not know what to do.
Even in death, the Force will allow her to live on.
If she were alive now, there would be so much I would... How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
So you might be wondering why I'm talking to this lady instead of just killing her. It's because if you convince her to return back to the light side, she joins your crew. They'll surely take you back.
I should convince them that I am truly repentant, that I am willing to forsake the dark side, and maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I've done?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the Council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
So this lady's supposed to be a cat lady, kind of like a Khajiit from the Elder Scrolls, but it's kind of hard to make her look like that with the technology they had at the time. And I'm stuck again. Does Mandalorians have anything on them? If I remember right, she didn't even actually kill her old master, like the Quattro lady's wandering around somewhere. Get out of my way. Not you. I will take that, though.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order.
Well, glad that worked out.
Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light.
Where's she now?
After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
Yeah, no one asked
Giving
you,
you a
Biggsy.
second chance like this is a clear sign of weakness. Sometimes I find it hard to believe the Jedi could defeat my people in battle.
I do not know
Go
what
harder.
the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force, in the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
I noticed a distinctive lack of light side points for all of these nice decisions I'm making. It's over here. That's just the training room.
It is good to see Johnny has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Go to Master Jar.
Thank you,
and
small
inform
frog
him
man.
that Johanny has returned to us. I think you may be nearing the end of your apprenticeship.
Bet this guy's gonna be mean to me.
I must congratulate you on your actions. You have saved Johanny and brought her back into the Order, and have given us all great hope for your future success. May the Force be with you as you continue your training.
Well, okay then. I'm still gonna kill you in game 2.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan.
Thank you.
You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our Order.
Items received, are they Jedi robes? They are Jedi robes! Yeah, I don't have a second lightsaber yet, so one will suffice for now.
Yeah, what do you want?
Congratulate me. Okay.
You're...
Does Big Z know anything about this place?
Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and
I hope it
Bastila
keeps
shared.
cutting back to this
When we
camera
heard
angle.
of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is
Can I have his
guiding you through your
lightsaber?
visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
What happened to the guy who went to investigate, and can I have his stuff if I find him?
We do not know. That is one of the things you must investigate. We fear the worst. Is there anything
But
else you want
fear
to know?
is a path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Why doesn't Master Vrook like me?
Master Vrook may seem harsh and critical, but he understands the dangers that lie in your path. He wants you and Bastila to be fully prepared when you finally face Lord Malak. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other.
What if...
May the Force be with you.
And just hear me out. We went to go fight the main Sith guy, and we picked up the frog creature, and we, like, just threw him like a baseball at Malak. First, I still think we should try asking Malak nicely. But has anyone considered throwing Yoda
I
at him?
demand justice. The Central family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
Yeah,
if Shen Matale is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matale and Sandra.
Yeah, I don't
Your
care what
study
you have
and
to say.
training are important, of course. But the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we...
The task has its own importance. It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time. Something which carries its own rewards. What can I do?
Y'all know the drill. It really wants me to put points into awareness, even though it's completely useless.
Sure.
There he is. Alright, we're off to see the wizard, the magical Wizard of Oz. Just came, we're gonna go find the thing from the vision. See, we haven't gotten this way yet. Why is there an invisible wall there? And I'm stuck again.
What?
I'm here. Let's make this quick.
Bastila, why are you going after that guy when you're injured? Oh look, some more. How fun. Where is it going? Why are you running? Why are you running? I'm also on the lookout for the cave with the lightsaber crystals. I would like to find that. Oh. Well, looks like we found this first. Gonna want to heal up for this.
Yeah. What can I do?
What?
I like the music in here. It's not fit the vibe of the room, but I like it nonetheless.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
Phonemes, not phenomes. There's the dead Jedi in the corner just doing the dead Master Chief pose.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored.
Kandris has the same thought as me, or maybe he's talking about the dead guy crumpled into a pile in the corner. How long have you been here?
Ten revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
Well, I'm convinced. Alright, who are the builders?
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
He speaks Selkath? Maybe they were the builders? No, that wouldn't make sense because he said it was he He speaks the languages of the slaves. I say that. I've played this game, so I know what he's talking about. Let's go with the number 3. What's the Starforge? That was what I expected. Okay, but what is it? He had the same question as me.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
To be a factory?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Tell me about Revan and Malak, who came before us.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo.
Oh man, that was the guy at the front of the
It cost him his life.
Enclave. Did you kill that guy?
Revan and Malak unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malak is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Can I have your lightsaber? Oh.
Yes?
I always thought Bastila looks good in blue.
Yes?
Lightsabers aren't super effective against this thing. Try lightning. Yeah, that hurt, I bet.
Yeah.
He's not even hitting the thing. Fantastic. Run! Why am I frozen? Ah, crap, that's gonna be my autosave now. My quick save. Alright. I think blasters don't work on that, right? Come on, move, dingus. Alright, let's try something else. I can't loot from them because they're dead. Can I get far enough away that they'll pop back up to life? Alright, new question. Can I survive long enough to plant a landmine on top of the thing, and will it go off if I do? Why won't you move? Oh, my goodness.
This is gonna be...
Huh? Well, it worked.
Crap. This is gonna be good.
Just,
This is gonna be good. Crap. This is gonna be good. Crap. This is gonna be good.
on the bright side, it doesn't look like I'm taking any damage. Well, there we go. Now I am.
This is gonna be
What?
It's called strategery, and it's how we won in Afghanistan. You kick the computer, your foot hurts. I'm gonna talk to it. Insert my data pad into the receptacle. Talk to it some more. Oh, okay. Identify 3 primary life-giving seed world types. Arboreal, that means forest, grassland, and we'll say ocean. Alright, cool. Let us go ahead and heal back up before the next fight. Hopefully there are enough landmines to do the same thing. How close am I to leveling up? Okay, we still got a ways to go. A second. Okay, sorry for the delay.
Huh? Sure.
What can I do?
You hear scratching. That is my dog who wants to come in, sniff around, and then leave. Did I say it before I walked in here? Alright, cowabunga it is. Maybe it'll do it like it did earlier. Dang it! My shield's up first. Taris, could you try hitting him, maybe? Come on, now is not the time to freeze up. Right, did that actually do damage? Huh. Anyways, I'm just gonna wait here for my force to regenerate, because that seems to be the only thing that's like mildly effective. I can get close and try the landmine trick. Hey, Mr. Robot, I need you to take a step forward, please. So, Canderous isn't really doing any damage. However, the damage that the robot does to Canderous seems to be counteracted by some kind of regeneration ability he's got. It does look like those two will be distracted by each other for at least long enough for me to get this to work. Okay, maybe not. There we go. Oh, now he's focused on me. Run away! Or get frozen in place again, that works too.
This is what I live. This is what
It'd be really nice if he would stop getting stuck.
This is what I live.
Okay, almost got him.
Here it is. This is what I
I really wish there was a Star Wars game where lightsabers worked like they did in the movies. Again, I know why they don't, but I'm just saying. It would be cool. Like maybe there was a game where it was like a late game item. Like at the very end of the game you discover you're a Jedi or something. It's like imagine watching the Clone Wars cartoon and it was like this. Where the lightsaber was basically a pinata stick.
Here it
And for some reason, Anakin Skywalker couldn't move until he loaded the game.
Die!
Finally! Only 25 experience points for that? Are you kidding me? bullcrap. Desert, volcano, and barren. Alright. I zoomed through that, but the last one was asking about life-giving planets, and this one was asking about, like, death-themed planets, so it was volcano, desert, and barren. Like the moon. If you believe the moon exists. There are some poor delusional fools out there that believe in the moon.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
What is it?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
Is she wearing eyeshadow?
I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
I like the look on it. Just perhaps those worlds have more clues.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something
because that's the
more
capital
there.
of their
They may
empire,
have
so of
found
course they
something
visited
on
at
each of the
least
worlds
once.
that completed this map.
It's like saying
Maybe
the
if we
president
find
has
all
visited
pieces that
Washington,
lead us to
D.C.
the
before.
Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide on
That the Queen of England has been to London once or twice.
Only just begun.
I have ADHD. I don't know if I mentioned that. Curious to know if this guy has more to say. Okay, I don't think we're getting anything new out of that guy. I might have time to do the side quests.
The Force fights with me!
Let's side quest it up. Noble, are you? Mission? Oh, let me see what you're selling. I guess I could stock up on grenades. These are good against droids. Anything to sell? Oh, but I do have a crystal to upgrade my lightsaber with. I think this is the guy who his daughter went missing.
Have you found the Mandalorian? Not much that would help you, I'm afraid. They're Mandalorians in their battle armor with some Duro's allies. They came down on us on land speed. One thing I do remember, when those dogs killed my Ilsa, is that their leader was a giant of a man who wielded a lightsaber. Yes, it was. Mandalorians have never been open to the ways of the Jedi. They are much too barbaric and violent.
Practical.
I rather think that it may have been from some poor Jedi he had slain before. You can see now that he is as much of a threat to you as to me. You must kill them. They have been troubling farms in the south most recently, having already dealt with many to the north. Please go there, find them, and kill them.
Well, if there's a lightsaber in it for me, then why not?
If you are seeking information, perhaps the...
Master Quattro was hurt very badly. She might die. I heard it was her own apprentice that did it.
This is a Duros. The blue guys with the red eyes. What happened to you? In the second game, we get to go down in there.
I don't understand why the Jedi Council are hiding here. I hear the Sith have been beating the Republic pretty bad. They must have spent the whole time building ships and sleeping.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see.
Your companion?
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped?
Is it possible?
Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cathhounds. But no, Cathhounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked.
Someone break it down?
No, the door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering.
Could have been opened from the inside.
Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming...
Your companion's a droid?
Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine.
Well, there's a whole building full of single men right over there. What exactly do you use it for?
He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound. Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me.
If I happen to... Oh, yeah, sure, I'll help you find him.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
Hello. I'm afraid I'm not very good at explaining things. If you have...
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition?
This one's always funny. Yeah, sure, go for it.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Master Jedi. Stay here, Rilka. I'll be back in an hour or so.
Yes, dear.
How can I help?
Find this up. Let's talk about the dream.
It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not.
Why is it called a building if it's already built? It doesn't look like it's an option. I don't understand why we shared this vision.
Are you wondering why we shared the vision? Or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked. And for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given.
How did our fates become linked?
I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion.
Alright, hot stuff.
Please, forgive me. I did not mean to imply that you were repulsive in any sense of the word. That we shared something so personal is just not something
I didn't say repulsive.
What would you like to know?
Why did we dream of Malak and Revan?
Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace.
I certainly didn't want to dream about them.
That would not be my first choice either, but choice appears to be irrelevant in this matter. We dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it.
I don't like the idea of you being in my dreams.
And are you so certain that it is not you in my dreams?
Yeah.
I see. That is most likely vanity speaking.
Yeah, you're one to
for
talk.
I'm not certain myself. Regardless, our fates are linked. The vision was no doubt meant for us both.
What do you think they were doing?
I have no idea. It was obviously important, however.
I love
That's
that
why
she's,
we
like,
must investigate
obviously
this further.
injured during this discussion. Do you think we'll get more?
With luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us. But when we have so little else to go on, and the galaxy hangs in the balance. As you wish. You really should. How can I help?
Something's bothering
No,
you.
not bothering you. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I think you're interested in more than just the bond between us.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Is this some kind of clumsy come on?
I was referring to the bond we share. The one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Whatever you say, Twinkle Toes.
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves? Most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me? I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion right now, will I? I suppose I'll just have to speak to you again later. Hopefully you'll behave a little less like a little boy, and a little more like a man.
Alright, let's reload. Alright, we'll go for this quick save, I guess. It's the fastest option.
Greetings. Oh,
yes.
I fear it is only a matter of time before the Sith find us here.
How can I...
Just zoom through all this.
And are you...
I wonder if that guy is in there seeing the... Get out of my way. Nope. Okay. Got a couple side quests we can pick up over here. I think this guy just wants to play cards. Yeah, not doing that.
How can...
Okay, I'll answer a few questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I'm sick of answering questions. Nothing extravagant, just a soldier.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Whatever that says.
Excellent. Your current age is? Yes. Well, The truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
Women, am I
honest,
right?
which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taris. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
I'm gonna go upgrade my lightsaber real quick. Can I take her crystal out? Dang it. What does this do? Oh, okay. It's better than nothing. I don't think the side quest spawns into this room until after we leave the planet. This is where Juhani lives. This is where Vsauce lives in the second game. I think her name's supposed to be pronounced Visas or something, but I like saying it Vsauce. It's Night Karth, man.
Yes, what's on your mind? I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I'm bored, so spit it out.
Nice to know you're so full of concern. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt, though. I don't know why you're so interested. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul.
You say that like I should know it.
You don't. I thought everyone did. But Admiral Saul Karath is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again.
I could have not seen through that, loser.
I didn't want to, maybe. Are you so sure you would have? Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I mean, even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all.
Is that why you feel so sorry for yourself?
Don't even start with that. I don't feel sorry for myself. I feel angry at Saul and all those others. It's all I can think about sometimes. I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret regret it.
So that's all of it then?
No, it's not. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Always a pleasure, Dingus. Bastila have more to say?
How can I help? I do.
See something you like?
You are easily the vainest, most arrogant man I have ever met. Besides, I know you can't
So's
be
your
serious,
mother.
since I was purposefully not staring in your direction. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. Whatever I think about you.
You're so cute when you're embarrassed.
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind.
Just complete 180 on her demeanor.
And what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
I'm gonna go with the bottom one.
This is not a joke. The choices you make could affect both our destinies. Not to mention the fate of the Republic and the entire galaxy. There is much at stake. Already you exhibit the kind of willfulness, erratic behavior, and lack of compassion that will lead you to corruption. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
Sorry, I zoned out. I wasn't really paying attention, but I will try.
Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There is great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
See, that sounds like a feature, not a bug. You could help me stay strong.
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
I'll appreciate any help you got.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission. How can I help?
Never mind.
Then I suggest...
Actually, okay, so we'll do.
You have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered...
Like, seriously, look at him. We could just pick him up and throw him like a potato sack. I am intensely curious to know what happens if I lie.
Lies.
Dang it.
Bastila has already told us about this Star Forge and the map you found.
Peace, Master Rook. I'm certain the Padawan only meant they had not found anything beyond what Bastila would surely have told us. This news of a Star Forge is disturbing. Action is required.
Why is that
We
an
must
option?
not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
Okay.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
I'd undertake this task alone.
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation...
That's the cat lady that we fought earlier.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
There are others.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success.
And the moisturizer is paramount to fixing that scaly-looking forehead.
Or should you? But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
When do I leave?
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star
I feel like this
Forge
voice actor did a really
lead you
good job.
down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy,
as much as I hate that
is in
character.
your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
What? Oh, probably because I lied to them. I'm trying to get up to here. Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna end it today. I said, like I said, I was gonna do the side quest, but I'm starting to lose steam. So we'll save that for another day. I'm thinking maybe this weekend I'll learn how to do some video editing so I can start making some shorts. Yeah, so if you end up watching to this point, thank you for your time, and hope that you stick around for the next one. Have a fantastic weekend or weekday or whatever it is you're doing. Make it a good one.